So we have updated the rules for drawing, and I'm just going to start over as if you don't know what Artifacts is at all. So, Artifacts of History is a new innovation expansion that contains another 105 cards in ages 1 through 10 that are all fancy, powerful artifacts from all through history. These are individual, unique items as opposed to echoes, which are generic things like comb or umbrella. These are things like the Declaration of Independence or the TARDIS. I don't think the TARDIS is actually in there. But if it was, it would be in all the decks. Artifacts are very powerful. To get them, you have to dig. As you can see in the lower left of the screen, the rules for drawing an artifact. If you have a card on your board, let's just say we've got this lovely gunpowder on your board. If you meld a card that is equal to or lower than it using the meld action, you're going to dig. And digging for an artifact means you draw an artifact. You draw a card equal to the age of the card you covered up. So if I had a 4 out and I cover it up with a card that's lower using the meld action, I get to draw a 4 from the artifact deck, which in this case is the Mona Lisa.
Wow.
It lets you do amazing things.
And just to confirm, that's equal or lower, right?
Equal or lower. So if you happen to draw the other card of an age that matches, you get it. Otherwise, if you're doing a dogma effect lets you meld, it does not draw an artifact. It's only if you take the meld action. If you're also playing with the Echo set, this happens before the foreshadow stuff. So the other rule going on are these 5 public cards buttoned down in the lower right. These are dealt out at the start of the game, and these are all base cards because we're not playing with any other expansions. In the final set, there are going to be some special cards that are public cards that are like a 106th card for each of the other expansions. There's 1 each from the ages 3 through 7, and what these are cards you can draw instead of a random draw from the deck. If you want to draw a 3, you could take Compass instead. If you're drawing a 4, you could take Reformation, and so forth. Once they're gone, they're gone. It's just a little bit of extra planning that you can do if you look at what the public cards are. Once a pile is empty, you can't draw from the public cards. So if the 3s are gone, you can't get Compass if nobody took it. Otherwise the game plays pretty much as normal. Artifacts don't have any restrictions on them. They're just normal cards once they're in your hand. So they're awesome and you should use them. And so why don't you guys get started with a normal game start, which is draw 2 cards, meld 1. And I will fix this graphics. So, here we go. Actually, I'm going to leave the drawing artifacts rule out. And reveal.
I have clothing.
I have pottery.
That's good.
Huh. Interesting.
So Kat goes first with clothing because hers card comes first alphabetically.
I'm going to dogma my clothing, which you get to do first.
Okay.
So meld a card from your hand of different color from any card on your board.
I can't do that.
Okay. Draw and score a 1 for each color present on your board, not present on any opponent's board.
Okay.
Then I meld a red card. And I have 2 cards that you don't. 2 colors that you don't.
Nice.
So, as mentioned in the other live streams, the green and the blue look really similar on the live stream. They're not so bad in person, and the final ones will be definitely distinguishable.
Right.
So, Kat has a green card clothing, and Julia has a blue card pottery, and on the screen they look exactly the same.
Aww. Go ahead. You wouldn't have to share your pottery.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Well, I guess I will meld writing on top of that, which gives me an artifact.
Oh, and then you could immediately play your artifact.
So, yeah, you could play your artifact. So here's the artifact that Julia has just drawn. It's pretty crazy. All of the artifacts are really good.
Alright. Okay, I will keep this for now, and I will dogma writing.
Draw 2.
Yes, draw
You
2.
do not have to share. Alright. I will dogma metalworking. Draw and reveal a 1. If it has a castle, score it, otherwise keep it. And then I will keep it.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's perfect. I will, let's see.
Metalworking, of course, one of the best ways to score cards in the early game.
I will meld the wheel and draw an artifact for myself.
And the wheel being one of the best ways to draw cards in the early game.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't. Oh, yeah, and I can have both at once.
You can.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. I will meld currency.
Okay.
Hmm. And then I will dogma writing again to draw a 2.
Sure.
Or you could just draw 2. Because you have currency out. So your highest top card is a 2. So your draw action is just a 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I just like to...
Yeah, you gotta do it the fancy way.
Yes.
That is the English major draw.
Thanks.
I will go ahead and do metalworking again. Hey, that has a castle, so I'll score it. That has a castle, so I'll score it. That does not have a castle, so it goes into my hand.
Metalworking is for jerks.
Yep. And then I will meld sailing and get another artifact from Age 1. So we don't be able to play these artifacts.
Sailing more of the lovely, excellent Age 1 cards.
Yeah. They're still beating me in coins, but hopefully that won't last very long.
So Cat has started to amass a handful of artifacts.
Yes.
In actuality, the artifacts will have a different colored back, will be purple, so that you can see them differently. Right now, they're just printed on the same stock, because we haven't finished all of that yet.
So I will meld philosophy. I will dogma it. You may display left any one color of your cards. Do that for blue. And then you may score a card from your hand, which I will refrain from doing for now.
Okay. Let's see. I will meld the Mask of Orica.
The Mask of Orica.
Oh, sorry, Worka.
Worka. So the Mask of Worka is our first artifact in play. As you can see, it has a lot of text.
It does.
So choose a color. Each player reveals all cards of that color from their hand. If you're the only player to reveal cards, return them and claim all achievements of matching value, ignoring eligibility. So this says ignoring eligibility, which means that if you revealed a 3 from your hand, you claim the 3 even if you weren't an age 3 or had 15 points.
Excellent. And then I'm going to do that. You only have a 1 in your hand?
Yes.
Alright, in that case, definitely the color I am going to reveal, or I'm going to choose, is green.
Okay.
I'm going to reveal a green artifact.
Okay.
Do you have any green cards in your hand?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. I'm the only player, so I will return this green artifact to claim the Age 1 achievement.
The 2. Or is it a 1?
It's a 1.
Oh, okay. So, a cat has just snuck in and stolen the achievement using the Mask of Worka.
Excellent.
As with many of the cards in the set, I don't actually know what the Mask of Worka is.
I looked up some of them. This is not one of the ones I looked up.
Oh, that's interesting.
The Mask of Worka, also known as the Lady of Uruk, is one of the earliest representations of the human face from 3100 BC.
Cool.
Oh, neat.
Thanks, Wikipedia.
It's a face.
It is a carved marble face, and probably a depiction of Inanna.
Right, your turn.
We're learning.
Yes. Alright, I will meld this card, which is an artifact, which is the Sibidoo Needle.
What's it do?
Draw and reveal.
When did you display your cards?
With philosophy.
Oh man.
I know.
Alright, sorry.
Starting early.
So what does the voodoo do?
Draw and reveal a 1. If your top card of the same color has the same value as the drawn card, score your drawn card and repeat this effect.
Okay.
But unfortunately, you also have many castles.
Yes,
But-
this could become a terrible metalworking situation for you.
Mhm.
I could get through them, and you have more 2s anyway.
That's
So
true.
you want to get through to the 2 deck.
That's true.
And you know that I'm not going to draw and score a green one, because I have all the green ones.
That is also true.
Yeah.
None of us has melted yellow yet.
Not yet.
Alright, I will Dogma Sibidoo Needle.
Excellent.
So you go first.
So
Draw and
what-
reveal a card.
It's blue.
And
I don't have a top blue card.
so you just keep it.
I just keep it. Okay.
Alright, so I will draw and reveal.
Red.
No, I just keep it too. That's fine.
It looks like all the yellow is in the score piles. Alright. My turn. Well, I will use metalworking first. So I'll draw and reveal a 1. It does not have a castle, so I'll just keep it in my hand. And then I will go ahead and use my Mask of Orca again, and the color I will choose this time is not red. It will be blue.
Nope, I had nothing.
Yeah, yes, I'm aware. So I will return the 2 I just got and the 1, but because I returned a 2, I get the 2 achievement, right?
Correct.
Excellent.
Oh my god, that's insane.
Yep, the Mask of Orca.
This artifact is great! Faces are awesome!
Faces are the best.
Your turn.
Alright, I will meld archery.
Uh-oh. I'm safe, I have more castles than you.
You do still have more castles than me.
Briefly.
I will Dogma the Sibidoo Needle
Oh.
again.
Okay.
So draw 1.
It's blue, which I still don't have.
So you keep it. Then I draw. Does it match anything? Yes, it does.
Oh, and it even
That's
matches
right.
the number.
Yes.
So you score it and you
I
do it
score
again.
it. Excellent.
Cool.
This one is a 2. Oh, I also get to score this one.
What color was it?
It was green.
Excellent. One of the
Green
green
2.
twos.
Yeah. So basically, if it's green or purple,
Yeah.
I get to score it. And this one does not match, so I keep it.
Excellent.
And then you draw a card for sharing.
Yeah, you were very
You were
kind
so
to
generous.
share.
I was so generous.
Alright. That was your first action, right? No, your first action was playing archery.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Right, my turn. Well then, I gotta play some more cards. I'm going to use sailing, which I have to share. So you start by drawing and melding a 1.
Okay.
You get yellow.
Nice.
Then I draw and meld a 1. I have road building. What's your green card?
Currency. You may turn any number of cards from your hand. If you do, draw and score 2 for every different value of card you returned.
Got it. And then I draw 1 for sharing.
Right. So now that we're getting into the 3s, it's important to remember about public cards again.
Yeah.
So public cards, anytime you would be drawing a 3, you could draw the public card instead. Which in this case is Compass, which is not one of these super powerful cards, but it is interesting and useful. And it can be important to know what color you're drawing because that helps you get artifacts potentially.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of card counting that I'm doing. I'm going to meld tools as my second action.
Back to H1.
Yeah. Yeah, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to meld construction.
Okay.
And then I'm going to dogma it. So I can't make a demand action because you have more castles.
Right.
And
then we share the second action, right? I do it first, and then.
Well, if you are the only player with 5 top cards, claim the Empire achievement.
So it doesn't help me, but you do have 5 top cards.
Yes.
Excellent.
So Julia gets the Empire achievement. Empire.
Only because I haven't seen any yellows all game.
That's the way it goes.
Okay. And what was that? That was your first action.
Well, I melded it and then I did dogma.
You melded.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. My turn. I'm gonna try doing sailing. So I will draw and meld a 1. I have alchemy. Ho-ho!
Ooh, alchemy.
You have a castle party is what you have.
I do. I have alchemy and I would draw 2 cards. And I have cards in my hand. This could be super risky.
It could be alchemy time.
So tempting.
What's your construction demand?
I demand you transfer 2 cards from your hand to my hand and then draw 2.
Okay. You know, as my second action... Oh, no, never mind. I don't want to do that. I almost had an idea that was a disaster. I will alchemize.
That's alchemy time.
Reveal 2 4s. Neither of them are red.
It's red.
So they go into my hand, and then I meld and score a card from my hand. Okay. Well, I'm going to replace alchemy with experimentation. That seems wise. And then I will score this 4. Alright, your turn.
Let's see.
Oh, Actually, no, I will score this 2. Your turn.
Alright, I'm going to meld fermenting.
Okay.
And that allows me to draw a age 2 artifact because they're both level 2.
Uh-oh. And now you have more castles than me.
Do I?
Yep.
Or did you?
I covered up
just
my alchemy
play-
castles, and you just added 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Dun, dun, dun.
And then I will dogma philosophy.
Which you'll share with me.
Oh, because you...
That's not so bad.
I've discovered science.
Lets you get a 3. You get to draw a card.
Yeah.
That's
Sure.
true. But then she also gets to score a 3.
Yeah.
I don't want to let her do that.
You could ferment and draw some cards.
I might not want to score a 3. You display left in one color. You may score a card from your hand.
Drawing 3 3s with fermenting is not bad.
That's for every 2... Oh, just for every 2 on your board. I thought it was for every 2 colors.
But it's still only 2 leaves.
Yeah.
2 3s.
Oh, that's right, because it's for every color with at least 2 leaves.
That 2 shouldn't be there.
Oh, with at least a leaf?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Wow, fermenting is super good. Fermenting is way better than I thought.
Yes.
Okay, that makes it significantly better. Okay. Then
When did you draw a card? You have a card in your hand. When did you draw it?
This is an artifact.
Oh,
She
okay,
melded.
that's the artifact you got.
When I
Got
melded
it.
fermenting on Canal Building.
Got it.
Yeah, so fermenting would let you draw 3 3s.
That's pretty awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
I can't turn that down.
Yeah, no, go for it. That does ruin my plans.
Plan ruiner.
Yeah,
You ruined her plans with beer.
pretty much. Beer ruins a lot of plans. All right.
It makes sense. It goes with the theme.
I like that sailing and experimentation are very similar cards.
It's the same idea.
I will go ahead and play Anatomy as my first action. And then I will experiment. I will draw and meld a 5. And I don't think I want coal yet. Draw and meld a blue 5. I have physics now.
So experimentation has become physics.
Alright. Your turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kat has rocketed ahead to age 5, where she will do something.
Physics.
So I will meld machinery. Oh, you still have to.
But I have
the
one
equal
leaves
number. It's true.
You have more castles than me. You could
This is also
do
true.
construction loans.
But I can't demand.
Yes.
I can't make a demand.
That is
Machinery is the hand-stealing card.
very true.
Mm-hmm.
I am pleased to hear that.
Very good, very good.
Let's see. I will meld Baghdad battery. Not sure what that is.
Baghdad battery.
I think it's the battery that, like, one of the original batteries that was made in like 2000 BC or something.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah,
That's
they
so
had a
cool.
battery. It was copper plates in acid.
Uh huh. That's really cool. So
Okay.
let's you meld a card from hand.
No.
What, am I completely wrong?
You have fabricated history.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The term Baghdad battery is used to refer to 3 artifacts which were found together: a ceramic pot, a tube of metal, and a rod of another.
Okay, so the metal in the pot.
It is. The current interpretation of their purpose was a storage vessel for sacred scrolls.
Ah.
I think Cat's.
Why the hell do they call it a
explanation
battery?
seems cooler.
It's like I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe they look like a battery.
That's what I'm saying. Metal inside acid is basically just how you make a car battery. You just take metal and you put it in acid.
But anyways, what the card does is
Right.
if you meld a card from hand, if it's melded over another card of different type, and where a type here means the expansion type.
Ah, okay.
Score a card from hand, draw 2 of that type, then repeat this effect.
So draw 2.
So melding on her blue or green where she's got those artifacts, melding regular cards onto that is really good.
Right.
Okay. But that was your...
So when it says draw 2 of that
It
type.
means the type you covered up.
So you draw 2 artifacts. That's a way to get more artifacts.
Clearer.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
That's my
I have a question.
Yes.
My physics is draw 3 6s and reveal them. I draw all 3 and then reveal, or can I draw them one at a time? When do I have to decide whether or not to draw coal? Metric system?
Excellent question. I think you decide at the start,
Okay.
but I will.
So I can't be cheap and like draw a card and reveal it, and then draw a different card and reveal it, and
Yeah. I
then
don't
choose
think
to
so.
draw the green card. Okay.
If-
That would be cheap. I mean, I'm totally
It's not that it would be cheap; it would be slow.
also that. Should I wait? Are you getting an answer?
I'm gonna look it up in the little rule book that we have,
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
because we have that. Yeah, it doesn't really say. I think let's just say that you choose at the beginning whether you're going to draw it or not.
That makes the most sense. All right. I will play Code of Laws, which draws me an artifact.
Mm-hmm.
I'll meld Code of Laws.
Code of Laws,
Ooh.
good card.
And then if I meld this Pavlovian Tusk, which is age 1, over an age 2 card, I get an age 2 artifact, right?
No. If you have to meld a non-artifact.
Oh, it's only if you meld a non-artifact.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
That's
artifacts don't
important
you
to know.
double dig.
Got it. That changed
That
from
was-
the previous version. Okay. In that case, it's not that important to melt this immediately. You have 2 cards in your hand?
Yes.
And they're 3s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use physics.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Draw 3 6s and reveal them.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be weird.
Are they going to blow up?
If 2 or more are the same color, return them and all the cards in your hand. Hey!
Ooh, she's safe. So Julia gets 3 sixes.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh boy.
I am lucky.
Ironically, physics is a bad way to get artifacts.
Yeah.
I will then do my physics, which is more
Not
likely to
gonna
blow up statistically.
Less likely.
Less likely. Excellent. Hey! I also get 3 sixes.
Physics explosions clump or don't clump. It's actually kind of funny. Somebody did a detailed workup of the two events, but if the first player succeeds at physics, the second player is more likely to also succeed at physics
Got it.
because of the way the deck is remaining. And
Okay.
there's even more information now because of the public card.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
But now both of you have cards. Did you take a card for sharing?
No, I did not take a card for sharing, which would be a 5, right? Because
Yes.
that's my highest age.
Correct.
Ooh, excellent.
Now everybody's got 6s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
fine.
you covered up your Mask of Orca.
Yes.
Just that could have been entertaining.
She keeps having a ton of stuff in her hand, and I can't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because it's the only person to reveal cards, period.
Right. Like, it was really good in the beginning of the game when she didn't have any cards,
I
but.
think we had a turn where somebody took 3 actions, but that's not a big deal.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oops. Alright. That was
Somebody
definitely only 2
is
for
a
me.
terrible
It's your turn.
cheater.
It's probably Julia.
Bum, bum,
I
bum.
would
No.
never do that.
Well, I'm like a teacher and stuff. I'm respectable.
Mhm.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to Dogma Philosophy twice.
Ooh.
What does
Um,
philosophy do?
You may display left any one color of your cards, and
Uh-huh.
you can score a card from your hand.
Oh, yeah, that's super reasonable.
So, well, let me just display them first,
Mhm.
just to make it easier, and then I can score 2 cards from my hand.
Lots of splays.
Yeah.
Oh, and you get those 6s, because...
Yeah, that was a terrible play. Who lets me do anything?
So that will give you 17 points.
Dang. There's that 3 achievement just sitting that she can
Mhm.
achieve.
Now the crazy artifacts might start coming out. So we haven't
That's
seen
my
a compel
plan.
effect yet, actually.
We haven't seen a what?
A compel effect.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
waiting to
yeah.
explain
Yeah.
compels until a compel card came out, but none have.
Yep.
So maybe I'll get there soon.
Alright. My turn?
Your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will meld chemistry, which gets me an age 5 artifact.
Oh boy.
I gotta read this before I decide what I do next. Huh.
What's the title?
Hudson's Bay Company Archives.
I realized that Julia doesn't know anything about it, so...
Yeah, no,
knowing
that's
the title will
totally...
do nothing.
That is completely reasonable. Oh! Ha ha ha! Okay, that's interesting.
Here we go.
And then...
Another interesting card. So the artifacts are indeed pretty powerful. And again, once you have an artifact in your hand, there's no difference between it and a normal card anymore.
Ooh! I'm going to use Code of Laws, which I have to share.
Mm-hmm.
You may tuck a card from your hand of the same color as any card on your board. If you do, you may display that color if your card's left. And it's a may, so she doesn't have to take it, and I don't
Correct.
necessarily get the sharing. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. Nope.
Alright, I'm going to tuck a yellow card. I'm going to tuck Vaccination.
Hmm.
And then I don't get anything for sharing.
Correct.
But that's okay.
And then your turn is over.
My turn is over. Your turn.
Alright, so before anyone else takes it, I will achieve
Yeah, go for
that
it.
H3
The 3 is yours. Now it's 2 in achievements.
Mm-hmm. And then I will Dogma Construction. Finally, I have more castles.
Okay.
First turn.
You've had more castles for like 6 rounds. What's construction do? Transfer 2 cards from my hand to your hand and draw 2. Alright. That's kind of gross. Because I'm holding a lot of good cards.
Mm-hmm. Construction has come to get you.
I'll pass you those things.
Mm-hmm. And then you get to draw a 2, or in this case a 3.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Alright. What's your second action?
I'm saying that. I think I will Dogma Baghdad Battery.
Okay, that's crowns, so I get to do it too. What's it do?
Meld a card from hand.
Mm-hmm.
If the card is melded over another card of a different type, so either an artifact over a regular card or a regular card over an artifact, score a card from hand, draw a 2 of that type, then repeat this effect.
A 2 of the type.
The 2 of the type you covered up.
You covered up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, that saves me a meld action, so I will meld that,
Okay.
which conveniently is an artifact over a regular card.
Mm-hmm.
So you score a card from hand.
I will go ahead and score this 6.
Mm-hmm. Then you draw a normal 2, which comes in 3,
Uh-huh.
and you repeat the effect.
Got it. Oh, that's right.
So meld another card from hand.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You keep using the battery.
And score again, right?
If you...
Oh, only if I did
Yeah.
the cover up the thing, which I can't do now because I don't have any other artifacts.
Right. Well, if you had a normal card that
Oh,
that
yeah,
artifact.
normal green card. But I like that artifact. I want to use that artifact. So I guess I will meld optics, which
Okay.
I kind of wanted to do anyway, so that's fine.
And, alright, now you go, Julia.
Okay. Just make sure I have all of this in a row. Okay. First I will meld translation over the Sibiru needle.
Mm-hmm. So you will now draw a 2 artifact.
Well, first I score a card from hand.
You score a card from hand, yes.
Yeah. Hard to choose.
I guess if you're playing with a couple different expansions, you could like chain this event into like 5 cards scored and play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be cool. Oh, scoring a 3 is not what I wanted you to do.
Bump, bump, bump.
And then draw a 2 of the artifact.
Yeah, I also.
And
don't
now
want
you
that card.
repeat that effect, so you're going to meld another card from your hand.
Wait, why 2 of the artifact?
A 2 of that type.
2 of that type.
But you covered up that one. You
Yeah, I
were
covered
drawing-
up the
effect
artifact.
says, back that battery says a 2 specifically.
Oh, a 2 of that type. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's where I was getting confused. I'm like, Baghdad battery's a 2.
With the rules.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alright, I will meld Holy Grail on top of Machinery,
Okay.
which is again a different one, so I would draw a level 2 regular card, in this case a 3. I'll just put that to the side. I can score another card from hand. I'll score this one. And then I took that card, and since again
this is the super chaining Baghdad.
I know.
Did you score another card? And now you're going to repeat?
Yes.
Okay. And this will be the last one, probably.
Julia, do you have any more artifacts in your hand?
No.
Okay. She can do 2 more.
If-
Oh no, but then she'll draw artifacts.
If you're the right color.
Yeah.
Why is your hand backwards?
This is my score pile. I was looking at it and thinking about it. Sorry.
I could see it on the camera, and I was like, "Why are you showing us all
My
the
hands
cards?"
are-
Everyone has now seen the cards in Cat's score pile.
Excellent.
Ooh,
They're pretty great. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I understand. My purpose is clear.
Okay.
Alright, there you go. So that is the end of the action. And you get to
Yes.
draw a card for sharing, because
Yes.
you shared that.
And you have 6,
Enormous
so you draw
effect.
6.
So that is a 6.
Yes.
Yes.
That's pretty good. And that was
That's
your first action?
I think it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, that was your first action.
Okay.
Do something else.
You
That's how-
could achieve
That's
that
how I was-
4.
Yes, that's how I was planning it. All
Because you now
along.
have 24 points?
Something like.
Something like
I'm gonna
that.
work on it.
21. You have 21 points. So you can claim the 4.
I will claim the 4.
Alright, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use the Hudson Bay Company Archives. Score the bottom color of every card on your board. Bottom card of every color on your board. Meld a card from your score pile. Splay right the color of the melded card. I'm going to meld this yellow card and splay right Vaccination.
That's pretty good.
And then I'm going to vaccinate you.
Yeah.
I demand you return all the lowest cards in your score pile. If you returned any, draw and meld a 6.
Vaccination comes back again.
If any card was returned, I draw and meld a 7.
The early version of Vaccination was so horrible.
So there's a railroad. Your turn.
And then I draw and meld a... What number was it?
You don't do anything. You draw and meld a 6.
Yes. I knew it was something.
Your turn.
Okay. Man. Okay. Alright, I'm going to meld...
Oh, and I should have shared my Hudson Bay.
Okay.
Oops.
Because you have way more crowns than I do.
Okay. what was
Score the
that?
bottom card of every color on your board, and then
Um,
meld a card from your score pile. And splay
Okay.
right the color of the melded card.
So you can take a card out of your score pile and meld it.
So, first off, bottom cards go in your score pile. Ooh, I unsplayed 2 of your decks. That makes me happy.
Well, do I have to do this?
Yes.
You do.
It doesn't
do?
say may.
Okay.
It is not an optional effect. And
Okay.
that means more 1s are going to go back.
So this is all... Okay, so
But
I'm
not
just
yet.
scoring all of these, correct?
You score all of those,
Okay.
meld any 1 card from your score pile,
So you can get one of your 6s out, which would be pretty neat.
and I get
Yeah.
a 7 for sharing. Oh no, I get...
Yeah, hold
Six.
on. Just
Yeah,
Well,
sorry.
Okay, can I choose
you can
which
choose
card?
which card out of your score pile
Well,
that you
can I
melt.
look under...
Yes, you can look at them.
Okay, I can look at it
Yeah.
first. Okay. I'll meld that one.
And then you're going to display that color right, so
Okay.
you automatically get.
There you go.
Nice.
And then later, cat vaccinated, so your 2 1s would go into the
Yeah.
get returned also.
Okay, so these are now being
And
returned.
now the game is fixed.
Okay.
And I get to draw a card for sharing?
Yes, bottom.
Good lord.
Return cards go to the bottom.
Oh, she returned all of those.
Oh, okay, doesn't matter.
That's still part of what she returned.
Yes. Okay, now
It's
we
all
can
the
continue.
same.
Yes, I apologize. Go ahead and do your turn.
Everything is unruined.
Unruined, yep.
Okay. So I will meld industrialization,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will dogma translation.
What does
Oh.
that one do?
You may meld all the cards in your score pile.
Oh, that one. I love that one.
If you meld one, you must meld them all. I'm not really sure if I want to do that because
Well, you can just skip it because you have crowns on top of it.
Yeah, I kind of did it so that I would get it.
Oh, so you may, so you don't have
So
to.
you can just not
Yeah.
Yeah, which action do you get? Or which achievement do you get?
I get the world achievement.
Okay.
do that. You get the
You.
world.
Unless you decide to... Are you going to meld them? Because you might not get it if you meld them all and can't put crowns on everything.
I guess I'd have to choose which order, but
You would choose the order, but you'd still have to make sure that there's crowns on everything.
yeah. No, I want the achievement, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, and that was your second action, so now it is Cat's turn.
Mhm.
Excellent. All right.
And you can all hear the lovely birds of Arlington in the background.
I'm going to vaccinate
It's vaccination time again.
Uh-huh.
all the lowest cards in your score pile.
Uh-huh. Oh, jeez. Goodbye, twos. You were nice.
Mm-mm. Then you get to draw and meld a 6.
Okay.
which is a 7.
Taking 10 points out of your score pile doesn't suck, though. I feel comfortable with that fact.
Yeah.
Explosives.
Alright. And then I draw and meld a 7. Electricity. Oh no, I can't Hudson's Bay anymore.
Your Hudson's Bay became electricity.
Huh.
So Julie now has 4 achievements to 2.
Yep.
Man, that really whittled my
I
board
will
down.
use chemistry. I may display my blue cards, right?
I think.
Oh, and Julia will use it first.
Yes.
No.
1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 6. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. So display your blue. You may display your blue cards, right?
Okay.
And then draw and score a card of value 1 higher than the highest top card on your board, and then return a card from your score pile.
So an 8?
I don't know. Is the highest top card on
It's
your
a
board a 7? Then
Yeah.
yes, an 8.
Draw and score an 8. And return that 3.
Oh, backfire.
Oh no.
What do you mean backfire? And then return a card from your score pile.
Still backfire.
I'll draw and score an 8 and return a 1. So
Yep. I think Cat wound up ahead.
I'm not hating how that happened. And I still have vaccination and more leech.
And you get to draw a card for sharing.
And I get to draw a card for sharing, which is a 7 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
Okay. Wow.
I have 24 points. If I hadn't had to return that 1, I could have achieved.
Tragedy.
Yeah, I'll figure something out.
So, okay, we have... Oh, now you have more. Now you have more factories.
I do have a couple more factories. I have 7 factories now. So it's not even a couple more. I have 1 more factory.
Damn it.
But it's a very pivotal 1 more factory. Especially when you have explosives on the table. Jeez. Those could hurt someone.
Mm-hmm.
Figure your border out.
Oh, that's cool.
Your cards were hiding.
I'm going to draw and, well, but democracy is so good. Dang it.
You can't draw a 6 right now anyway. Unless you have a card that makes you draw a 6.
Well, I'm not trying to draw 6.
Or draw 4, whatever.
What are you trying to do?
She doesn't want to get vaccinated anymore.
Oh. You can't get Reformation because it's a 4.
Why not?
You need to draw
You can't
4.
draw a 4.
I can't?
No,
You
you have to
draw
draw of the age we are in.
the highest.
Oh, I thought, sorry, I always thought it was
No.
of that age or
No, no.
lower. So I'm literally, or if there were cards still in the pile. No, so it's strictly, oh wow, okay.
Yeah, you have to be drawing specifically a 4.
Dang. Alright.
You could draw Sanitation.
Mm-hmm. Holy Grail is such a good card though. Why didn't I use it earlier?
Take your turn, because my turn idea is awesome. And I want to know how you're going to ruin my brilliant plan.
Okay, so I haven't done anything yet, right?
No.
Okay.
Correct.
I'm going to meld Encyclopedia.
Okay.
And then I will use the Dogma effect. You may meld all the highest cards in your score pile. If you meld one of the highest, you must meld all of the highest.
Oh.
So this is mobility. You were here.
Now you have meat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's my turn.
I could still take my excellent turn idea, but honestly, it's not nearly as good now. I was going to empty your score pile by doing chemistry and then vaccination. It was a great plan.
I did it before you.
Yeah. How dare you empty your score pile and cripple yourself before I could.
Oops, sorry.
I'll meld lighting, regular lighting, which gets me a 7 artifact. Hey, I've seen this one. Oh. I have the Round Hay Garden scene.
Which is a 6.
Yeah. Alright. And then... I have 24. I'm gonna do chemistry again anyways, even though that's good for you. Wait, although I might have more factories than you now. Do you still only have 6 factories?
I have 6 factories.
Oh, I don't even get to share chemistry. Alright, I display my blue cards right. I draw and score a card of value 1 higher than the highest top card.
What? You have 6, don't you?
I have 7. Oh, I have 6.
Yeah.
Why don't I have 7? I had one on here. Oh, then we do share.
Okay.
You draw and score a card of value 1 higher.
Okay.
And then return a card from your score pile.
Okay.
And then I'll do the same thing with an 8. Return a 1. I'm looking at my ones to decide which are the optimal to return.
You draw a card for sharing.
And I draw a card for sharing, which is nice. Alright. Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use the Dogma. Well, how many do I have? I have 4 light bulbs, you have 4 light bulbs. Alright, but I have definitely more crowns. I will use the Dogma action for Encyclopedia. You may meld all the highest cards in your score pile. So I will meld Ecology.
Okay.
And now I do have more light bulbs. So I will use the effect. You may return a card from your hand. If you do, score a card from your hand. I don't have any more. And draw 2 10s.
Oh boy.
That's pretty scary.
Julia has jumped into the 10s.
Alright. Well then. I'm going to do lighting. I'm going to tuck up to 3 cards from my hand. That one's down there somewhere. I will choose to tuck blue and green. That was a 3 and a 7, so I draw and score a 7 for every different value of card I tucked.
Mm-hmm. Which now gives you a giant pile of points.
And then I am going to achieve the 5.
Alright, so Cat jumps up to 3 achievements.
Your turn, Julia.
Julia has 10s in her hand.
Yeah, I'm really scared.
Now if she has 2 of the same color, she could draw a 10 artifact.
Wow. Jeez.
And 10 artifacts are crazy.
Okay.
Ah. Yeah. Ooh.
Alright. I will. How many light bulbs do you have? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Yep.
I will Dogma Ecology again. You may return a card from your hand. If you do, score a card from your hand and draw 2 10s.
Sure.
Ah, your ecology.
Now it's starting to
your
work.
Ecologies. So you score a 10, you get 2 more 10s. And then you have a second action.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Yeah, okay.
I will meld software.
Oh. Okay.
Software is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
What does software do?
It lets me draw and score 10, and then draw and meld 2 10s, then execute each of the second cards and on-demand dogma effects without sharing them.
Alright. Say that again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's full of
Draw
crazy.
score 10, draw meld 2 10, execute each of the second cards on demand dogma effects. Alright. Well then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to meld the Round Hay Garden scene, and when I meld an artifact, I can't draw an artifact.
Right.
Okay. And then I'm going to use the Round Hay Garden scene. Meld a card from your score pile. I meld Skyscraper.
Oh, no.
Execute the effects of the melded card as if they were on this card without sharing. And then if it's still top card, score it. This is an I demand. I can still execute that? Excellent. I demand you transfer a top non-yellow card with a clock from your board to my board. If you do, score the card beneath it and return all other cards from that pile. So I'll take mobility.
Mm-hmm.
You score explosives.
Okay.
And you return the rest of your red cards.
And then
Skyscraper's tumble.
Skyscraper is still the top card on my board, so I score it.
Right.
Your turn.
That was exciting. Skyscrapers is powerful.
Yeah.
Goodbye, red cards. Good lord.
Yup.
Oh my goodness. Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna do software again.
All
Roll
right.
for the first time.
Yeah.
You
So
never used it.
software lets
Oh, that's
you
right.
draw and score a 10,
Uh-huh.
which is pretty good.
And then draw and meld?
Draw and meld the 2 10s and execute the second one,
Got it.
but only the non-demand effects.
Okay. What happens? What terrible things happen to me?
Robotics and AI.
What was the? Okay,
You
so AI
switch
the
the
second
order.
one.
Mm-hmm.
So you execute AI.
Which is draw and score a 10.
Oh no.
If oh shit!
If
Sorry.
robotics and software are top cards, the single player with the lowest score wins. That's amazing.
So how many points do you each have?
I have 37. I think you.
I have 40 something. I have 44, I think.
Oh no!
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Count it out.
Yes. This is 30 because
Okay.
2 8s and 2 7s is 30.
Oh no!
44.
Julia
Oh my
wins by
God.
Robot Revolution.
Oh my
Nicely
god.
done.
That's amazing. Good job.
All right, everyone.
Nice
You
cop
saw
out.
it here first. AI can actually happen in a real life. We did not stage that at all.
Is that? I'm guessing that's pretty rare.
It's quite rare.
Okay, that's amazing.
According to the
Oh.
statistics online, it is one of the rarest victories.
Yeah,
That's
Not
amazing.
as rare as Rubik's Cube, but
What's Rubik's?
Wow.
Oh my god. So I did that
That
by
goes
using software and then.
And you drew robotics and AI.
AI.
software melded
Oh my
robotics and
God.
AI, which created Skynet and destroyed all the big people.
I think I
I
still.
still maintain she swapped the order of the cards. She
Yeah.
picked both up and then nah.
Yeah. I've never even seen. I've never played.
No,
it.
I know. I'm
Well,
not.
robotics would have wound up spawning more cards anyway.
Well,
Right.
yeah. Even if these had been switched in order, I still would have won eventually.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
have more
pretty crazy.
points, so if you had run out of 10 cards,
It's true.
which we were getting closer to,
Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
I was gonna round hay you more and
Mm-hmm.
just destroy stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
Actually, I was gonna vaccinate you more.
Yeah.
Maybe with chemistry vaccinations.
Well, at this point, I finally had enough with 37, even without amazing paper text.
Could I have chemistry? And she would have to draw and score an 11, and then I would have ended the game?
Yep.
Damn! Oh, I would have won.
Ah, darn it.
Well,
Wait, do we still share? Oh, no, we don't still share! Ah, I wouldn't have won.
Yeah, because specifically for software, don't share.
No, but chemistry, I'm not sharing my chemistry effects anymore. Because chemistry, you would have to draw and score an 11, because it's one higher than your top card.
Right.
So if you had drawn an artifact 10, you would have gotten the Rover Curiosity.
Oh,
Sweet.
Cool.
What's it do?
Draw and meld an artifact 10.
Sweet.
Execute the effects of the melded card as if they were on this card without sharing.
Wow.
So I would have drawn
And melded.
Twister.
The movie, right?
No, the game.
Yeah, I know the game.
I compel you to reveal your score pile. For each color...
What icon?
Factories.
Okay. So you wouldn't have been able to compel me.
Well, it says execute the effects of the melded card as if they're on this card without sharing.
Right.
So I think I would have been able to do it no matter what? Is that,
Yeah.
Okay, is that how that worked out?
So I compel you to reveal your score pile for each color in that score pile. Meld a card of that color from your score pile.
Would she have been able to do that to compel me even though it says without sharing the effects?
I don't know.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean?
It says activate the effects without sharing. You can't compel me right now because I have more factories. Oh no, you can compel me because I have more factories. That's the whole point of
Kate
compel.
showed up just in time.
Well,
Hi,
Kate.
So for example, for Rover Curiosity, execute the effects of the melded card as if they were on this card. Does that mean that I use light bulbs?
No, it means they use whatever it is.
Okay. I don't use...
Yeah.
Okay.
Other cards from age 10 include the Higgs boson. Transfer all cards on your board to your score pile.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's an amazing
Oh my god.
Now your score pile has math.
Including the Higgs boson.
Including the Higgs boson.
Bison.
The Higgs bison. The Psychon tunnel. If you have the most cards of a color showing on your board, you win.
Oh my god.
Yep.
The Maastricht Treaty. If you have the most cards in your score pile, you win.
Haha.
The Exxon Valdez.
Oh god.
I compel you to remove all cards from your hand, score pile, board, and your achievements from the game. You lose!
God.
So, the Exxon Valdez, if your opponent has more factories than you...
That's the fancy version of the dancing
they
girl.
lose. Yes. The DeLorean. If the DeLorean is a top card on any board, remove all top cards on boards and all hands from the game.
And all hands.
Where's Waldo? Here he is. You win.
Oh my god. Are you joking?
Yeah, I got the most leaves, so I would have gotten that one. Would have been useless to
Dolly the sheep. You may score your bottom yellow card and then tuck a 1. If your bottom yellow card is now domestication, you win.
Oh my god.
What is domestication? Is it a 1?
The age 1
that is an age
animals
1
card.
Yellow card. Okay. Oh, it's the puppy.
And then the Kyoto Protocol. I compel you to return all cards in your hand but 2. Return all cards in your score pile but 2. Return all cards in your score pile but 4. So
Wait,
the Kyoto Protocol is global warming stuff, so everyone's cutting back.
But why are you saying...
You return everything except for 2 cards.
But then it says return all cards but 4.
Right.
Well,
so it's cutting down your score pile to 4.
You hold on slightly more. By the time an age 10 card comes out, most people have more than 4 cards in their score pile. We can't all have 37 points on 4 cards. Most of us need considerably more cards to do that.
No, but you say return all cards in your score pile but 2, and then return all cards in your score pile but 4. You've already gone down to
the last
2
one should be you.
in your hand.
The player compelling. There should be.
You
a
compel me
second
to do
effect
stuff, and then
you make
it's
your
going to be
opponent
split
drop
up.
down to 2, and then yourself drop down to 4.
Okay.
That's what it should.
Got
say.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
All right. Well, everyone showed up at the very end. Now there's 4 people watching.
Let's just play again.
Mostly this was to record it so that we have an actual game of Artifact on the record with the new, improved, and more fun rules.
I think that did work much better.
Yeah.
Where's Waldo?
So thank you all for watching. We're going to be streaming Cities on Thursday afternoon at 4. And we will see you all then.
Woohoo!
Bye. Bye.